Invincible is a very unique property in the way that it actually follows the source material when nothing in Hollywood follows the source material ever. Like the new Daredevil show that just came out. They're naming it Born Again after the comic run. Has nothing to do with the Born Again comic run at all. Just they named it that just because it's a silly name. What? But the whole reason I'm making this whole video in the first place is to share with you what they took from you. What they took from you in Invincible Season 3. They took so much from you.
They stole it from me, Carmine! They took it! That was today! Today!
I've read the comic. I know what they stole. There was changes in Season 1 and 2. I would say 99% of those changes were all for the better. Basically, all they really did was just move some storylines around and sped things up. But I said 99% though. I said 99% better. The 1% that was, it's actually probably more than 1%. The 10% that they did wrong. Black Amber. Black annoying Amber. Starfish head Amber. That's what they did wrong. But that's forgivable, even though Amber, she is white and she is blonde. She is not black and has starfish hair. And she's stupider, which is, I don't know. If I had to pick between comic Amber and show Amber, I would pick comic Adam Eve. But no, Amber really not that important. They break up season 2. In season 2 they break up, so it's not a big, like, no one cares that she was black. I mean, I cared. She shouldn't have been black. But they had to change it to meet their diversity quotas, so I really don't give a fuck. Black, white, I was about to say Indian, but that would have been unacceptable. But yeah, Black Amber, not a problem. But let's talk about what they took from us. Where do we even begin? Probably at the beginning. The comic beginning. She's supposed to be white, we already know that. She's supposed to be blonde, we already know that. She's supposed to be dumber, we already know that. So I was really excited to see Amber in Season 3 for one reason, and one reason alone. And they took it from me. They took away what I was looking forward to most with Amber this season. They took it. They took it from me specifically. They said, Spencer, fuck you. You don't get that. You don't get to see what you wanted to see. Amber, in the comic, she was getting sick of Mark Grayson. She was getting mad that he would go off to space and help his dad protect bugs. She didn't fucking like that. She didn't appreciate that. So, instead of breaking up with him, she decided to go on dates with this nasty redhead ginger bitch named Gary. His name was Gary. Now, they completely removed Gary from the show because I know why. I'll tell you why in a minute. So they replaced Gary in Season 2 with some black guy voiced by Cyborg.
Low-key mega party at our house tonight?
This is problematic. I will inform you later. So basically what Amber did with Gary was she went to the movie theater with him and she would talk to him, and she wasn't fucking him or anything. She wasn't making out with him, I don't think. Let me check. She would talk to Gary being like, oh, Gary, she would talk to Gary being like, oh, Gary, Mark, he keeps ditching me, and Gary'd be like, that sucks. What a
manipulative, conniving dictator! What the f*** is wrong with him? Why would he manipulate you? Why would he do that? Did you give in? No!
Amber is with Gary. Mark and her obviously break up because the Anissa, the chick, I think that's her name. If it's not, fuck you, I don't care. Ooh, this part is so good. I needed this in the show. It's so good, I needed it in the show, and they took it. Basically what happened was you don't see Amber for a while, okay? You don't see her for a while, a long while. And she gives Mark a call. And she's like, hey, can you come over? And he's dating Adam Eve at this point. This is episode 4. So this was supposed to happen in episode 4. They cut it. They took it from us. They didn't take it from me. They took it from us. He comes over She starts venting, being like, my dad died, so much has happened since you've been gone. I've been dating Gary, he's so nice and so supportive. You turn the page. Boom! She turns her head. Mwah. Big, swollen butthole eye on Amber. When I saw this, the amount of joy entered my heart. I was like, oh my god, season 3 is gonna be so fire. I can't wait to see black starfish Amber with a butthole eye. I was so hyped. And then, most importantly, Amber gets punched. Okay, yeah, that sucks. Most importantly, what happens next is Mark, Blue Mark, Angry Mark. We'll get into that later, how Mark's supposed to be way madder. He's not mad at all this season. Blue Mark, Angry Mark, Evil Mark pulls up on Gary. He holds him over a building. He says, she's not in my life no more. I don't give a shit. You touch her again, I'll throw you off this building, boy. Gary's like, I'm sorry. Like a bitch, like the ginger bitch he is. Mark flies away, super pissed. Why is he pissed? Because he's blue! Now I'm sure you're wondering, why would they remove that? Why would they remove Amber being punched in the face? It has so much story significance. It's showing Blue Mark in his element, being pissed. That's his whole shtick, is being angry. Why would they remove that? They removed it because can't have a black woman being weak and being abused. They cannot have that happening. Black women being hurt, never ever ever can that happen. Especially Amber being weak when she has lines like this.
I'm just not made like you.
Amber.
No, stop. This isn't about being brave or strong. I know I'm those things. This is different.
So that obviously wasn't happening. Also, the boyfriend they picked was black. They're not gonna have a black man beating on a woman. So just completely robbed. We were completely robbed because of race swaps. If they weren't race swapped, I feel like there'd be a higher chance, like a higher percentage chance of us getting black-eyed Amber. But instead we got black Amber and no black-eye Amber. So we're gonna take a break from the sexism and racism to glaze episode 7 a little bit. We're gonna talk about the good, the bad, and the gooded. The opening of this episode is gold. It is perfect. It is exactly what I imagined in my brain when I was reading the comic. It is exactly what I wanted. Angstrom Levy's brains everywhere. Just getting pulled through the portal, being fixed, all that. The fact that the episode opened with that, and that's what the chapter opened with, of the start of the Invincible War, that was absolutely perfect. That was absolutely so good. The Invincible War in this episode, I'm gonna be honest, it was betrayed way better in this episode than in the comic. Because in the comic, it's like a chapter. Like it's not that much. It shows like montages and stuff of like them doing stuff. But in the show, it gave the Invincibles a lot more character. In the comic, the only ones that really made an impression were Sinister Mark and Mohawk Mark. The rest were kind of just sidelined and killed. In the show, though, it gave a lot of them like a lot more personality. Like one's a faggot.
I miss William.
Whatever!
One misses his mom.
I came here to find Mom and bring her back with me.
One is really fucking funny.
Help! I don't want to not be living! Wasn't that it? Or oh no, it was, oh no, I'm going to not be alive!
One of them definitely says the N-word.
I wouldn't even keep you as a slave in my empire!
So much personality just on each of them. Like, they did a really good job. The voice actor, what the fuck is his name? Ching Chong. He did a really good job with all the voices, making them unique. But yeah, I really liked all of them. Gay Mark, not gonna lie, was a good inclusion. I did laugh out loud when he went, I miss William. That shit was funny. But yeah, all that was super good. All the marks, all the Invincible, the destruction, everything was really good. And I'm also shocked with all the guys we got, because I did not expect them to add Wolfman or Best Tiger. I did not expect them to add either of those guys. I thought they were just going to completely leave them out. I was having my fingers crossed for Tech Jacket, which we did get Tech Jacket, but I'm pretty sure unless they're making him a super twink like Speed of Sound Sonic, I'm pretty sure Tech Jacket's a woman. I'm pretty sure they might have gender swapped Tech Jacket, because if you look at his build here, that is not, I don't think that's really the Tech Jacket build. That's like a pussy jacket build or something, but that's okay. As long as she's growing a beard throughout the season 4, I'm okay with the gender change, as long as she's growing out a beard to show the passing of time. When they showed Wolfman, they did replace Spawn with Wolfman. I really wish I would have got Spawn, because I'm pretty sure the last time we've seen animated Spawn was the 90s series, which was really fucking good and got canceled, and is bullshit that got fucking canceled. I really wish we would have seen some Spawn. Like, Spawn fighting a Mark, that would have blown up the internet, guys. The internet would have blown up even more. Spawn was fighting like that Mark, dude. Like, that would have blown up the internet. And this kind of shocked me. They added Brit. I didn't think they were gonna add Brit, because they didn't show him in the flashback. They did not show him in the Cecil flashback when he was there in the comic. Brit is basically Unbreakable from that M. Night Shyamalama Ding Dong movie. Brit just you can't kill him. Like, he's not like super strong or anything. Like, I'm pretty sure he has the normal strength of a human and everything, but like nothing's gonna hurt him. Like, he can get punched in the face by Thrag and be fine. But yeah, Brit is voiced by Kid Named Finger. I like it. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I think Kid Named Finger should be voicing Conquest, but the Conquest voice actor, it sounds good. I like it. It's good, but we'll get into that later. Okay, wait, hold the phone, guys. Business Baby. When I first saw Business Baby on screen, I am like, oh shit, that's Brit's kid. They added Brit's kid really early. I was like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know they were gonna add, I was like, where's Brit? And then Business Baby got crushed and he fucking died. I was like, that's not Brit's kid. He has the same power as him. He's indestructible. So when I saw the red blood splatter, I'm like, that's not fucking Brit's kid. That thing's dead. Some higher up watched Boss Baby and got really angry, and they're like, can we add the Boss Baby into Invincible so he can die within like 15 seconds of being shown? So I assume they just didn't like Boss Baby or some shit, because there's really no reason. They just Business Baby just did a cool ass wrestling move, and then he got flattened like a fucking pancake and never seen again. Maybe he will be buried next to Rexplode. I don't know. We'll see. And speaking of Rexplode, holy shit. I don't know about you guys, but the death scene, they kind of butchered that. Like, once the explosion went off, they took all the badassery away because they just started playing Billie Eilish. Rexplode explodes, sacrifice himself. It's like supposed to be like really cool, and it's like, oh my god, he just killed a Mark. Oh, whoa, that's fucking crazy. Rexplode, that weak little guy, he just killed a Mark. But instead they're like Billie Eilish going ooh as he's exploding. I'm like, oh, this is ruined now. They should have waited. They should have like let the Rexplode thing sink in a little bit more. But instead Billie Eilish started playing, and Shrink Ray started swerving in her car, just driving a car to Rexplode, which that was really funny. When I read Rexplode's death in the comic, Billie Eilish did not start playing in my head. Mark versus Angstrom Lee. As I was watching it, I was like, this is good, this is good. Opened up the comic, realized that right at the beginning of the fight, when Mark pulled up on Angstrom Lee, there's a really cool panel of him, Oliver, and Bulletproof all flying towards Angstrom Lee, pissed because he fucking destroyed their world. Completely just cut out the black man. I don't know why. Yeah, they're like they're so racist for doing that. Like, I don't understand that. They just take away the black man's credit because they're just like, oh, it's Mark's time. It's the white man's time. Bulletproof was there, and they just completely cut him just because he was black. They really should have left that shot in, because the shot of Oliver, Mark, and Bulletproof flying towards Levy pissed is a really cool shot, and it would have gone really hard if they're all just like flying at him like fucking screaming like animals. And I didn't say like animals because Bulletproof is black.
Another one over here.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm. You were given orders. You were given time. You were given more leeway than most, and yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival.
I personally, I liked it. It was good. A lot of people are complaining about the voice, and they're like, it wasn't deep enough. I like the voice actor. My number one complaint about the Conquest Arrival is Mark was leaning against the wall wrong. That pissed me off.
Yeah, enjoy eternity alone, you misogynistic jerk. You're gonna make it, Jane. I promise.
We are now discussing Adam Steve. They did Adam Eve so dirty in this entire show, dude. They did her so dirty. We're gonna start with the worst. We're gonna start with the worst crime for this one. It is on the thumbnail, bro. They transitioned my girl Eve, bro. They turned Adam Eve into a tranny, bro. They took away the Eve. Just had Adam. They just had Adam. There was no Eve. There was just Adam. There was just Adam Steve, bro. Oh my god, look at that, bro. What? She has a bulge in her pants, bro. That is not Adam Eve, bro. Now, you see that. You let that soak in. Your heart hurts. She looks like Mary Jane from Spider-Man 2 the video game, dude. That is not Adam Eve, bro. Who killed Adam Eve and put this man in a dress, bro? Look at the chest area. Empty! I'll tell you what. It's not supposed to be empty. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what it's supposed to look like, okay? Wrong picture. Wrong picture, okay? That's not what it's... Wrong picture! This is what it's supposed to look like. Ooh. Ooh. The briefcase? Ooh. The glasses? Ooh. Adam Steve, she's got those fucking Scott the Woz glasses, bro. Adam Eve, though? Samantha Wilkins? She has those fucking beep, beep, beep. She's got those beep, beep, beep. She got the fucking necklace on. She got the shit buttoned only a little. She got the cleavage exposed, bro. Seeing these two pictures side by side of Adam Eve next to Adam Steve, it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable that they could animate that and it's acceptable. Like, imagine, like, you're Mark. You get your shit rocked and you go home and you're going home to that. You're going home to Adam Steve. The comic version of you gets to go home to Adam Eve and you're stuck with Adam Steve, bro. Unacceptable. But let's discuss Adam Eve's costume a little bit. It's 99% accurate. 10% that isn't accurate is the pussy area. The pussy area isn't very accurate. They put booty shorts on her when she should be wearing underwear type shit. Now I'm sure you're wondering why the fuck do you care, you freak, you crazy freak. Because
say something about thongs.
No, it's not a thong. It's just okay.
Say you're so pissed off that they should change it to a thong instead, just to make up for it.
That's evil. You're like a little demonic voice in my head. I hate that. Okay, so they have the booty shorts on her. I get that for season 1 because she's in high school. That makes sense. That's fucking pedophilic. But once season 2 rolls around and she's in college and shit in season 3, she should take those fucking booty shorts off and put on some proper Adam Eve fucking underwear type shit. I know deep down in my heart they're not gonna do that. I don't know why, but in this show they fucking hate Adam Eve for some reason. They have that lady in the Cecil's backstory. They have her costume completely comic book accurate, and that costume's really slutty. But for Adam Eve, they can't put on her panties. Why? Because, once again, the people working on it, animating it, they hate me specifically. They don't like me specifically. That's enough about Adam Eve, though. Let's talk about Mark's fingers. When the leaks came out and we saw the blue suit, I was instantly pissed. instantly fucking mad because he is wearing fingerless gloves with the blue suit. Fingerless gloves with the blue suit? That is unacceptable. He is supposed to have fingered gloves with the blue suit. Now I'm sure you're thinking in your head, fucking why does that matter? Why is that important that he has fingered gloves? If you're smart, like me smart. If you're smart like me, you are like, I see. You know why he needs the finger gloves? It's cause he's getting his hands dirty, bro. This is blue suit Mark. He gets his fucking hands dirty, dude. That's why his hands are covered, because he's fucking choking black men until they whisper, "Can't breathe." That's why he's wearing fingered gloves, cause he's fucking holding dudes over buildings. He's getting his fucking hands dirty, so he's wearing gloves. Duh! But the show people, they couldn't see it. They can't see it like how I see it. They're like, "What do the fingerless gloves? It's iconic."